So we're going to do the oil cooler housing seals, and we did these a while ago. Did these in 2019 and about 17,000 Ks ago. So these things don't last very long. They've started seeping already. So these seals go between the filter housing and the oil cooler, and you can see when you look down in between here, there is a little bit of seepage showing there. And when you look in the back here, down in the back here, you can see a little bit of seepage there. The one down here is still good, there's no leak there. But when you put your hand down under the bottom here, you can see there's oil. So this is the engine coolant. So hopefully we can just undo the four little cap screw things here, torque screws. There's one underneath here. Hopefully we can undo those, and there's enough flex on the rubber hoses to get the seals in. I think we need to undo the oil filter so the oil will drain down into the sump, otherwise we'll have a lot of oil come out here. The coolant shouldn't leak, the coolant should stay inside this. It's only the oil that passes between the two. So I'll take this bracket off so we can move the hose around a bit easier, and we'll try that. So I'm going to take the belt off. So that's where you get your socket down there, and then just push down on it here, get the belt tension off, and then lift it off the idler pulley first. And that's a 17 focus 17mm socket. So we'll just open the oil filter up. Right. So you can see the hole there. See the hole in the side there where the oil should be. So this should be empty of oil now. So I've got a rag down here to catch any drips, and we've got a T30 torque socket. So might need an extension to get to those ones, or a skinnier profile on that one down the back here. So that one was pretty tricky, it's quite tight for your hand, but I just used the magnet to grab hold of the screw. So should be able to just get a little screwdriver and prise this apart now. There we go. Let's see here. See if we can get a torch down there. So the small one's down the bottom, the big oval one's at the top. Let's get the flash on. Yeah, so you can see down on the bolt hole here where the oil is. Hard to tell which one was leaking. Might have been the bottom one, could be the top one. So I'll get in there and clean that out, get those seals. The seals look like they're stuck under here. This is flat on the cooler. Cooler's flat, so see if we can get in a shot here. So the oil seal is recessed into here. So that's where we need to pluck it out from. So I just got a 45-degree pick. So you're probably not going to be able to see it anyway, but I just got to try and get it over there. Yeah. Feeling a little bit hard. Not cracking and falling apart. That one came out pretty easy. Bottom one's going to be a little bit trickier. Okay, so as always, got to measure everything. So the new one is 4.8 and the old one is 4.2. And that definitely feels like it's gone harder. This is still quite soft, this is quite hard. And that is 4.4. And the new one is 4.8. So I'll put those in. So it's got a bit of wood holding it open so we can get down there. I'm just going to put the seal on the hook and then use a screwdriver to push it in. Yep, that one's in. This one should be pretty easy. Yep, that one's in. And they sit a little bit higher, so that's good. The other ones look like they were sitting flush, so. Alright, all we've got to do is put the bolts back in. And then we'll have to look up the torque setting. Okay, that's how it's done. Yep, so it's all back, that's tight, that's on, the cap's on. Yeah, and it definitely felt like the seals were compressing as I was tightening it up, so yeah, those old ones are definitely shrunk and compressed up.